Namaskar dosto. Today is 5th May 2022. Welcome to my channel Tradeplan Nifty. This channel is my journey in stock market where basic idea is to follow process and be a disciplined trader to achieve a sustainable growth. In this specific video, I'll disclose my trade plan for Nifty for the coming trading session which is 6th of May 2022, review my today's trade and share my learning in MTM at the end of the video. I hope these discussions will add value to your trade setup and trading ideas. When we look into market today and when we look into specifically global market, what you see here is not a correction but a violence. But before we get into detail of that, uh, let's have a quick look on the key indicators of global as well as local market. So when you look into S&P 500, we see that S&P 500 today has given up all the gains, almost all the gains of past 3 days, and is now almost corrected by almost 3.5%. Dow is down by almost 1,000 point. And in my 2 years or 2.5 to 3 years of trading, I have never seen this kind of single day correction. And S&P is definitely below all the critical moving average, and is definitely not looking very good. This could be because US government 10 bond yield has touched almost 3.1. This is the highest number in since 2018, since the time I'm tracking this, and is continuing his uptrend. So it doesn't look like that there is any good sign out here. Dollar index is also moving up, almost touching 103, above 8, 20, and 50. So running in super trend. So this is also not a good sign for Bank Nifty in India. And when so global cues are definitely not looking very good. Forget good, it's looking extremely bad. And when we look into Indian market, we see that Reliance today has closed below 20 bar moving average. It is at 2640. So Reliance is looking very weak now. So this is definitely not a good sign. Yesterday during my trade plan video, I have mentioned that Motabai will define the next move, and Motabai is definitely looking very weak. Now next support for Motabai is at 50 bar moving average, which is at 2539, and if 2539 is broken, then the next support will come at 2426, which could become a good buying opportunity for Reliance. Now when we look into HDFC Bank, HDFC Bank is uh, HDFC Bank is HDFC Bank is corrected almost now at 1352 and close below all the moving average. So HDFC Bank is also not looking very good. And Bank Nifty has continued his downward direction and has closed below all the moving average and now at 35,192. So Bank Nifty is also not looking very good. So all the global indicator as well as local indicators are not showing a good sign. Now let's have a look into Lalaji. When we look into Lalaji on weekly chart, we see that this week, tomorrow is the last trading session, and market has closed below my blue magical line. I use a fairly simple trade setup. If you want to know more about my trade setup, then please check out my video called Trade Setup on my YouTube channel Tradeplan Nifty. So Bank Nifty, oh sorry, Nifty on weekly basis is not looking very good and now almost touching yearly pivot of 16519. If tomorrow, and it looks like that it's gonna be closing below 16518, so market officially on a yearly time frame is running below yearly pivot, which is definitely not a good sign. On daily chart, same story, close below all the moving average, but still somewhere at the bottom of consolidation. But tomorrow is gonna go break this consolidation and gonna go down. So here also market is not looking very good. And now the next support is seen only at 15,977, which is yearly L3 or 16,000. And 15-minute chart also, we see that market has closed below all the moving average, and is also looking very weak. Now when we look into CPR, we see that tomorrow's CPR is below today's CPR. So this is definitely not. This is also a sign that the trend is down. And today both the super trend indicator that is on daily chart as well as on 15-minute has turned bearish. Daily was anyways running bearish. So and market has closed below pivot, below previous day, almost below previous day close. So this also shows that the trend is down. And tomorrow SGX is almost at 16,422. So below S2 somewhere here. So tomorrow trade plan is very simple. It is sell on rise. Now where how it will go, two probability. One is that it will open and it will start moving up. So anything between 16,650 to 16,760 is a good area if given opportunity to sell, for again target to hold, because I think there's going to be a deeper correction. We have seen somewhere like rubber band impact where market is pulled and then it is released. So I'm expecting a very deeper correction in the market. Maybe 16,000 could be seen, but we are not here to predict the market. We are here to trade what we see. So tomorrow trade plan is sell on rise in the zone of 16,650 to 16,760 for target of 16,277, and one can hold this for a long term target of 16,000 in the coming week. I hope these discussions are adding value to your trade setup and trading ideas. What I did today idea was to sell on rise. In the morning, actually market opened above pivot, so it somewhere shook me up, but I did not do anything here. It market went up and exactly on daily super trail, it shown the first reversal. So this is a doji and then the red sign. So this is the first confirmation which I got. But since still it was running between this 15-minute and the daily chart, somewhere in between, I was not comfortable taking this shot. I should have taken this shot because this could have been high risk reward trade. I waited for a whole day, and then eventually during this green bar, I entered, I exited, and again I entered on this red bar when it turned bearish, and I'm carrying my two lot home. So these are the two lots which I'm carrying home, and now tomorrow again I will carry this, and I continue to carry this with a stop loss at pivot, which is at 16,760. Was a learning today. Learning today is that I should take the daily super trail indicator a little bit more seriously and look for a risk reward. So this could have been a very good entry for one lot here, then the two lot here, and then I could have carried everything home. Carrying was not a big decision to make because both the super trend were bearish. Market was closing below pivot. Reliance has closed 20 bar moving average, and market was almost getting close below previous day close. So carrying was a little easier decision to make today, and which I did. Hopefully, I did. So be careful, stay healthy, wear a mask. Jai Hind.